All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And today, it's 60.3 degrees in Chicagoland. Oh, fall is coming. Better get out there and watch the trees change leaves. Colors. Yeah. And so today, what we are going to do is a little bit more building as I fly through here. Very nice. So this will all tie in, but first, look at that. That's beautiful. Last episode, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, not on purpose, but Golfido Creativo. Likey the video. Thank you. This is a cool name. It sounds, I don't know if it's meant to be Italian, but yeah, very cool. Thanks. So what we're doing is we're out here. Now, sad. Squirrel. I'm Mr. Squirrel. So we have a park. No, really? But this section of town is different because we have like a school, we have the convention center and hotel, and we have this real cool park, an outdoor area right next to the automotive design school, and put some more fire escapes in. So, because you need that. We have like a little shopping district and restaurants. And I guess it's an office building of sorts. But what I started working on next to the apartments is this over here. And it didn't really take off the way I did. So we have some redwood trees over here. So, which I'm keeping. Except for these bushes. But that's not the point. But right here I've laid out a lot. And I have this little room over here. And what I thought was going to happen was we're going to have a building here, or part of the building. It's going to go into another floor. And then in the center of the building was going to, towards the back, off center, was going to be another area that went up like 3 stories, kind of like a step from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. And then I thought, this ain't going the way I want. So I was going to do my famous, let's put some trees in here and make it outdoorsy. Well, why not try? And I don't know if I can make this work because I'm not professional, and that is, there's a cool place in Chicagoland known as various conservatories, and what we have here is the Lincoln Park Conservatory, and the cool thing that I'm focusing on is this roof, and I don't know if I could pull that off. Obviously, I'm incapable of pulling that off. But as you can see here, there's different rooms that are in this building. There's a Fern Room, like a great room in the center here. In the center of this area is huge palm trees and various other trees and such. And here's a back building here's the building behind it. So there are a multitude of different roofs. Now there's also the Garfield Park Conservatory. And here's another shot of it. That's really cool. The Garfield Park Observatory is similar. You have a tropical room, desert room, Mediterranean room. I've been to both of these, and they are absolutely gorgeous. The desert room is really cool if you're into cactuses, and obviously plants that belong in the desert. No, really? The tropical room is really cool. They did have a fern room. So when you walk in, you go into the sunken area. It's like 3 or 4 steps down, and it's all ferns. It's very humid, very hot in this room, and it is absolutely gorgeous. But there are 3 conservatories in the Chicagoland area, and I thought I had a map on one of these pages I had pulled. There it is. So you have Garfield Park Conservatory. Then you have the Lincoln Park Conservatory. And then over here, and it's all in this area. So by Buckingham Fountain and Millennium Park, and you have the Lincoln Park Zoo, and right next to the Lincoln Park Zoo is where the Lincoln Park Conservatory is. So you have a shed aquarium. Oh, I used the wrong key. There's a shed aquarium. You have the Field Museum, Adler Planetarium, which is really cool. Soldier Field. The Museum of Science and Industry is down here, which is another really fun place to go if we weren't in this Corona-Chan lockdown garbage. Up in, I keep hitting the wrong key. Right next to Lincoln Park Zoo, however, I'm trying to locate it. Grant Park is really cool. Soldier Field, Buckingham Harbor. I know it's around here somewhere. It's off of Fullerton. There's LaSalle, Wacker. It's in here, but Oak Street Beach, Lakeshore Drive. You know, I had all this, but right next to Lincoln, it's near Buckingham Fountain because you could walk, and I've walked all this area. Now I can't find it, and I'm dragging this video along. But here's Buckingham Fountain, Art Institute. It's near there. But right next door to, there's a shed aquarium. Oh, there's a Trader Joe's here. You have the Lincoln Park Zoo. And I'm in the wrong area. That's why I need to go to Fulton and Elston. Chinatown, Italian Town, Ukrainian Village. Goose Island is really cool. Oh, here it is. Duh. Lincoln Park Zoo, North Avenue Beach, and Peggy Notebar Nature Museum. This place is really cool because they have a room that it's called the Butterfly Room, and you go in there and they check you on the way in to make sure you don't have any flying insects following you in, and then you go and you play with all the butterflies. You literally just stand there and they land on you and they, fly. And when you walk out, they check, and there's mirrors there to make sure that you're not pulling butterflies out with you, kidnapping butterflies. And it's really, really cool. And there's a couple other notable places down here. There's the Academy. There's a music academy down here. And this is literally all walking distance. The Nature Museum, Lincoln Park Conservatory, and Lincoln Park Zoo. As a matter of fact, you walk out of the Lincoln Park Zoo, there's an exit which leads right to the conservatory. So you park over here and you can hit all 3. So that is that. So where's all these animals coming from? So what I want to do here is I want to create my own. And I don't know how this is going to work now that I've burned 9 minutes. But this is going to be the entrance. This is going to be like a smaller room off of here. And obviously I'm not going to now use this whole entire lot. But we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That'll work. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what I should do is I should move all these down by 5. So we are going to go here. And if nothing else, we are going to set this up. So we want to move the region by 5. Hey, look at that. I did that in one shot. So that does that. So we want to at least lay the outline here. And I want to use the wall stone that I made. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh, he can count. So 5, 10, 15, 20. This is our center point. Yes, it is. And it's going to come out to here. That's our center point. So we want these 2 doors here. We want 2 doors here and 2 doors here. But I want to try something here. So we have 2 doors. You're in my way, light pole. Isn't it nice you could just like move stuff? And let's see. It looks kind of odd. Oh, there's going to be windows here. We can go here, go 2, then go here and here. So there's going to be windows here. So we went 1, 1, 2, and 1. I don't know how this is going to look. It really doesn't matter. This is planning stages. So there's going to be a small, it goes up. I can bring this back as far as I want, which is kind of cool. So, and here we will just go back, and here we can go back. Because what this is going to be is kind of like, the entranceway. So we have that. That's cool. And the nice thing is I can take this and put it in here. I want this smooth. So, for my idea here is, let's see, obviously that was wrong. There we go. I want this to have like a rounded, oh, very nice. That one didn't do what I want. There we go. Okay, so that'll work. And then it'll come out into here. But we're going to make this a little bit more pleasing here. And the reason why is this is going to be a little off shot. I want this building to remain. Cool. And then, so back here it'll connect into here. Let's see what we got here. This is our center. So these are our doors. 1, 2. I'm getting creative here. 1, 2. So this is going to be glass. And that's the beauty of doing something like this. So we're, oh, that looked pretty cool. So it's going to have this old type deal. Now around here, there's going to be a band. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a band or just to start out with the glass. So the roof on here is going to be, it's going to go around, kind of similar to what I did over in the hotel and mall with the restaurants. So the entire roof here is going to be a greenhouse. And then that greenhouse is also going to go here, and then another lip here. I might have to move these back by one. No, that's fine. Wait, that didn't. Okay, now it's even. That'll work. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to. Oh, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at that. Do you believe that? That's perfect. If I do say so myself. So now what we are going to do is, sorry, Mr. Bear, I need that area. All right, that's our one wall. And then we're one back from here. One back from here. That doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, it does. Because we can go like this to make it that much smoother. Nice. Get rid of these because... So that one building... Hi, Mr. Bird. That one building was... And then we can come here and do that. But we can't do it over here because, obviously, we're going into another building. I'm wondering if I made... Nah. There's loads of room to improve. All right, so we have this. Oh, I might have used too much. I might end up putting like glass windows here. Okay, so now we can come back. So we are going to utilize all this area as, I want to see how far back I should go. And that is going to bring up another interesting idea because it's going to be long. Well, let's just try it. Because what I would like to do is make it so... Oh, that'll be perfect. Do I want to bring it back this far? Sure do. So we are going to come all the way back. And we're going to stop by 1. Cool. I got a long way to go. That might be too long. I think that's too long. So the whole idea of this building, yeah. That's too long, that's too short. I think to there. You're in my way, Mr. Turtle. Really? And we are going to carry the theme. I don't want to hurt the turtle. So we'll put a door there. Why not? So that's my base rock. And I purposely went one shy to make it, to make that even. Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. Maybe not. because this building is connected here. So my whole plan is here. Now you notice on this side, I kind of messed up here. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, oh, okay. Well, that's our center point. And I will tell you why. What we're going to do is we're going to give this building some kind of cool features here. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Nice. Let's remove some of these because they're getting in the way. They're bugging me, man. So how's everybody doing out there in this? We went from 90-degree weather all the way down to, you know, just in the 50s and 60s. It is refreshing, but it's kind of annoying at the same time because I really don't want summer to be gone. So me and my daughter last weekend went to a place out in the suburbs called Herrick Lake, and we walked the 3-mile. The trails actually go like 10 miles, but we did. I think we did almost 5 miles, and it was really, really, really cool. This is the flooring I'm planning on using. I'm just using this as base stones here. Okay, and then in the inside, just for the sake of it's not what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to do that because I'm digging these shapes, and it's, oh, come on. It's following, that's how you do it. It's following this building over here with the shape on this outer skeleton part, which I really dig. All right, so this is what we got so far. We have this. Now we have our entrance, which is kind of cool. I don't want to move that tree. I'm a firm believer in building, you know, where you can, or where, you know, it would be nice if this tree was back a little bit. But you know what? It doesn't matter because this whole area here, it lines up and it does. You know what I should have done though is instead of having this glass here, is I could round that. And I don't know how that's going to look. Looks like, actually, those should be out here. Wow, I'm off. Okay. And then what we do is we do that. That makes more sense. Cool. I wonder if I take these away. It doesn't how you say matter. And this is just this is like the designing phase of this. Except for that one block. That's what's throwing it off. We go like that. Now that looks cool. So we have the basis. So this one's going to be 6 high. It should actually go one more. and then start. So we're going to do that because we want to get, I want to get all the proportions of this. We're going to stack that by 1. Cool. Nice. The reason why I'm doing, I hate when that happens. The reason why I'm doing that is we got, because it's almost 2 floors. There's going to be trees in there and a little pond. It's going to be one of our little rooms off of here. There's going to be windows here. 2 windows here. 2 doors here. And this is going to be like a, yeah. Let's see. So this here is going to be like our dividing point into the main rooms here. And then over here, this will be like, I don't know, like research labs, classrooms where they grow this stuff. And there's going to be all windows along here. Except for the front. Because the front part, I'm going to put some windows in here. I just don't know which kind of windows. So let us do this. Let's see how we got here. So if we got, that's not going to work. If we do these, this is where we want to go. So we do 1, and then we go all the way back here to here and do 2. Perfect. So now let us stack this by a 5. Cool. And let's see what we got. Nice. So what I need to do here, and this is going to be a smaller transition, so this might only be actually 4. It's not going to equal this roof here, because this roof and this roof are not going to join. Now what I need to do is I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. So 1, 2 is door height, 3, 4. We need to put something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to close this off. Cool. And I just need to figure out my windows on the front. Do I actually even want windows? Do I want to put a design there? This is going to be glass. I'm not sure what. These are going to be tall windows here into here. Obviously, there's going to be something here. Hi, Mr. Cow. Yes, you can come through. Into the grand area here. Oh, Mr. Turtle, you kind of threw a wrench in everything. And then out back here, no, can't have. There we go. Cannot have rats and mice. You saw it was self-defense. Okay. So we have that. And we're not crowding these trees over here. Get rid of this here too. So now all I need to do is I need to figure out. There's a bunch of different things I can do. If I don't want to put windows here, I can actually sync this in by 1 and put a design in there. What I mean by that is let's just try something experimental wise here. I can take, this diagonal one is pretty cool. Floor diagonal. Put that in there and I can take this. And the whole meaning of this is to put that like that. We're going to copy that. And I can do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, because that's 9. Okay. But you know what? That doesn't make any sense. But that does. So now we have 5 right here. And if we go 1, kind of cool. But there's our little design. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we were 1 off. Obviously, it's going to be a little different. Oh. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't like that. I do like that, though. I like that. That's very cool. We are going to keep this episode under 45 minutes. I swear. So that's what we got so far. We have a greenhouse over here that's going to have trees in it. And if I take a tree real quick, an apple tree is apple tree sampling. Huh. I don't know which one. Which one's a cool one here? Let's go right here. Because these can be done away with. They can be done away with like rather quickly. Oh, you're gonna do me like that, huh? Oh. It does help if you do the right thing. So we're gonna have some. That looks cool, and that fits. However, there's going to be something in the middle. I might have to take out one of those trees and put a larger tree because the roof of this is actually going to go around and then go to a peak, just like those roofs in there. Now, the idea here is we're going to take the roof here, and in the center part, we are going to do the same thing. It's going to be a square roof, and then off the front here is going to be another roof which ties into that roof. So that is the idea. So what we did is we have the outline of our building. We turned into we have this real cool area here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put. Now they had like a green part on here. I might do something similar to that because the green roofing like that's over here would go good with this color. All right. So that's where we're going to leave off for this. This is kind of maybe a little bit boring, but this is the thought process that I go through. It started out to be something completely different, and then morphed into how hard is it to find an E key on a keyboard? There we go. It morphed into, I didn't want to get rid of these sequoia trees, so I went, let's just put, these don't grow. You have to wait for them to grow. Grow. I said grow. You've had a whole day to grow. They take a little while. So we have a little Sequoia Forest over here. Nice. It's going to fill in this area. There's going to be more stuff down there and then more stuff down here, obviously. But my town, like I said, is going to be different because I want trees in my city, and not like you go downtown Chicago, you go to these major, New York, you go any of the major cities, and you find that there's no trees, there's no grass, there's nothing. My town will be different. So there is that. So I do like this. Out here is going to be a patio. That's my idea back here, is that we're going to have another wall of glass that'll connect up to here. And this will be like a sunroom type deal. It's going to have a different kind of roof. But it's going to have to, it's going to have to go in here. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm getting this somewhat. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to have to continue here. And that's fine. So that'll make it symmetrical with here. But this will be like a patio and a sunroom off of here. And I had to do that because what's going to end up happening is this square but circular roof is going to entangle this entire area. And it's going to slope up. This one's going to be straight up, but this one's going to slope up and then it might have a little flat and then slope up some more. It's going to be multi-tiered. And that'll work. And then this here, see, I'm going to have to get real creative with the roof because I want this part here, which then connects to that. And then you have this part here. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out the base of the roof and then we'll go from there. So what we have here is we have the general layout. We have classrooms. This is going to be the area to show off all the plants. This is the area that you come in, like a foyer. This is going to have things in it for a little exhibition area leading into the green room. Or I can always remove these doors and everything else and somehow do it back here. But I kind of like that. This is going to be a patio, which is going to also connect. This is going to be glass walls to open up this side and that side to this area back here, which will all be filled in. Then we have the back, which is going to not have, it might have some windows. I have to figure out a style of window also, whether or not I want to go with, because it's not going to mimic that, but it's going to have maybe 2 or 3 bands of windows. All right. So that is going to do it. And I hit 40 minutes. You believe that? 40 more minutes. But that's going to be really cool. And it adds into this whole area of industrial design, automotive design, botanical design, office design. It's going to go that. So there you have it. We have an outlay of our new conservatory, and we will go from there. And yeah, got my lights, and go from there. So thank you very much for joining. Get creative, build your own things, send photos. If you go to the webpage, rgsproductions2005.com. There will be an email address on the bottom of the photos page. Send your builds, and they will be immortalized in the web forever. So thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. Get out there and watch the leaves change. It is absolutely gorgeous out. And until the next episode, goodbye.